So hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can download and install Ubuntu 20.04 on your VirtualBox in your Windows operating system. So for those of you who don't know what is VirtualBox is a different tool which enables you to run different operating systems on your Windows host. In case of mine, it's Windows 10 and I have installed VirtualBox on my Windows 10. And then VirtualBox will enable me to run different operating systems on virtually on my Windows 10. So how to install VirtualBox? You just need to search over your favorite web browser. There, the first link you get. Click on the first link and go to downloads. Go to Windows host here. It will start downloading. So Ubuntu installation process is very easy, so I'm not going to do it now. I have a separate video on that. You can go through that so that you were all good with the Ubuntu and the VirtualBox downloading process. So we are back to our VirtualBox screen, and now do we think we are missing from one or the other thing? Yes, that is Ubuntu. So now what you should do is again go to any of your favorite browser and just search for Ubuntu. Click on the first link up there, and there your Ubuntu site will be opened. Go to downloads. One sec. Just go to downloads, and there click on Ubuntu desktop. It's a 2.5 GB file approximately. You can download it, and the latest version until now is Ubuntu 20.04. Currently I am shooting this video at 9th October of 2020. You can see that there's something known as LTS, and the LTS stands for long term support. It's a 2.5 GB file, as I told you earlier. It is going to take some time to download. I already have it downloaded in my Windows system, so I'm just going to cancel it. And even you can donate for the Ubuntu, like using PayPal, so that they can also grow. So I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to show you how you can do it. So you can even give some amount or some dollars to it. Then if you just click on download, I mean pay, you know, will just be paid by the PayPal. So it all depends on you. I don't know what is for you guys laying on money, but then for me it's a great amount. So now my Ubuntu system is downloaded. ISO image is downloaded on my system. So there, once you're downloaded, you can then just search the location and just be familiar with it so that it can help you. So now back to our VirtualBox. Click on new to create your Ubuntu operating system. Then type Ubuntu. So as you can observe, the VirtualBox is very intelligent. You can get to know that I am doing Ubuntu operating system, and it as default it has chose 64-bit. Choose your location. Check once or twice that you're good with the location and you don't get filled up with space. As it's a virtual hard disk, no need to worry, but then though it depends on your computer, bro. Mine is not a pretty fast one nor a slow one. So after you checked all this, you can even look at other Linux distributions if you're a freshie. Then you can go and you can even surf a bit in it so that you're good enough to go. And there are kernel, there are so many Ubuntu and other kernel and even Debian. So these are all the bases. Debian is one of the largest bases in which Linux have been built. So Debian, I feel very good with Debian and even with Ubuntu. Click on next. Assign the amount of memory size or RAM you want to give. So be behind the red line so that you're well and good to move on. And if you go more than that red line, you might go through some errors and you might have to do all this process again, but then that doesn't matter. Click on next, then choose to make your own virtual hard disk. Click on VDI, which stands for virtual disk image. Choose dynamically allocated. So what is dynamically allocated? Dynamically allocated is nothing like a fixed size. You can expand it, like if you're a person who uses lots and lots of storage, then this is for you. Yeah, this is for you. And after this, check again you're good with everything, and then you can even check it again and then click on next. And then you can choose the location where you want your virtual hard disk to be. It's not more, it's just some 2 MB at the first, and maybe it might can expand. I'm going to choose some good amount of memory, something like over 100 GB. I feel that's good for me. And even a few times other computers may get hanged if you choose 100 GB as I'm doing. So you're the owner for your computer, so you need to look over it. Then click on create. Now don't just go and click on start so that you will have a complete failure. uh, don't just panic away and make yourself make your life hard. I can't answer it, bro. Then go to settings, go to advanced. And before going to advanced, you can just look that your operating system is well and good. Before starting it, you can change it if you want to, and you can choose another operating system. Go to advanced, choose both as bidirectional. So what bidirectional does is it actually allows you to transfer your files from your host system to your virtual hard disk, so that you can even transfer any of your major files. And for people who are hackers and do ethical hacking stuff, they will have a good time for this. And you can even choose the description and even disk encryption, but then I leave it at default. Go to system. There you can even know that the amount of RAM you choose for your thing. You can even choose the number of processors or cores, but then they are virtually. So be behind the green line, as I told you every time. So it will help you from preventing from you to get hanged. So then you can even I'll let everything as default. If you want, you can even enable 3D graphics by going to the display bar. So now go to the display, assign the amount of video memory you want, and I leave everything as default. Now this is the major part. Go to storage, and there you can see all your Ubuntu VDI, which is virtual disk image, and click on the empty so that you can insert your Ubuntu operating system. Click on a CD type of thing, something like that, at the right corner of the dialog box. Click on choose a virtual disk. Then now come here, take the file location, just copy it rather than making it complicated, then just paste it here. click on enter. So your Ubuntu vi ISO image is here. Then I'm going to extend it a bit for you so that you can see it fully. Yeah, yeah, now it's inserted, and now you're ready to go, and I will let others and other things as default. So you just need to click on OK, and if you want, you can choose even audio. That depends on you and other default things. So now you're ready to go, and you can click on start button. Now it shows something like this to you. It will be a blank screen. Don't panic, please wait. So it will take you under a process of checking the disk encryptions. After this you will get something like this. Choose your language. For me it's English. That's what I'm familiar with. It depends on you, but then English is the most easiest language where you can. It's an international language. Then click on install Ubuntu rather than try Ubuntu, which makes partitions. So now choose your keyboard layout. I'm going to choose mine, and even if you want, you can even like test your keys so that you're good to go. So I'm using a bit different keyboard than all you guys, so please bear with me. After all this, then you are good to go. Then check again. Then if you want, you can even try on the keyboard layouts, and you can look over it. So in my case, I'm using some keyword, but then I don't know. I'm going to choose some random. It depends on my wish. So I've chosen German, just for the sake. It works with my keyboard. I don't know which keyboard I have. So after this, click on OK. Then click on normal installations. So even if you want, you can download and update so that it saves time, but then you need to have your Ethernet or your Wi-Fi moving on. It will take time, and even install third-party software which will help others or like some guest operating system of the same. It will be cloned so that even others can use yours. Then click next. Click on installation type, and click erase disk and install Ubuntu. Don't panic. It will just install the things on. It will just erase the data on the virtual hard disk, not on your real hard disk. So please be calm. And once you're good with this, click on install now. Yeah, I'm just checking about. Please bear with me. So click on install now. So it will give you a pop-up block like this. Just click on continue. Don't panic. And after all this, choose your zone. Where are you living and what it's not like exactly specific. You can choose something near to you. So I live somewhere here. Click on continue, and even give your details like your name. Um, So I'm gonna keep some freaky name here, so I don't want to share it with everyone. So after all this process, you're gonna greet with the screen, and sorry I couldn't record a part of it. You're gonna be greeted with a line screen, and then you go to terminal so that you can make this Ubuntu larger, and just follow the process for just some 5 seconds. Yeah, the screen, and click on devices. Click on insert guest image. So it will give you something like this. Click on save. Then you can provide your password. No issues with it.